give me 10 minutes and I'll change the way you see yourself.
It's going to be a full hour of beauty thanks to Dalton. I'm Tamara Hooks, I'm your host, and I am joining you here at HSN. This is going to be fun because we have a lot of products, and especially from this clean beauty brand, that really help to make it easier for you to look and feel your best when you walk out the door, solve some maybe skincare issues, those kinds of things. And I want to show you a couple of sets you're going to have a chance to get coming up a little bit later on in the show. So I'm showing them to you early. This is your 5-piece, this covers everything TCE, automatic eyeliner set. So what I love about this being a 5-piece is that you don't have to choose. Because usually when we choose our eyeliners, we either choose black or brown, right? But sometimes you want to have a little bit more fun with your eyeliners that you can use in a lot of different ways. So for that reason, yes, you're getting the Noir, which is black. Yes, you're getting the Cocoa, which is brown, but you're also getting that Bronze Penny. You get the Evergreen, and you're going to get the beautiful bronze as well. So we've got them all for you. Go ahead and pick those up if you want to start at $42. That's the flex pay, where typically if you were going to buy these separately, you'd be paying $105 for the exact same 5-piece set. All right, so those are coming up. We also have lips for you. And what is Doll 10 Hour without some beautiful lips? This is the Spring Fling Peptide Plump Lip Oil. Now, I know you're starting to hear about lip oils in a lot of different ways, but what I love about these is that not only are you getting all three, the berry, the cosmos, and the melon, but you're also going to get that intense hydration thanks to the hyaluronic acid, the watermelon extract, the cocoa butter and shea butter and blueberry fruit and coffee extract. You even have peptides in here. So it's lip oil, but it's also with formulations for the betterment of your skin. You're getting all three of them. The flex pay is under $7. Those are coming up. But we'll get to the lips, we'll get to the eyes, but we're gonna start off with the skin. There she is, there's Doris. Come on in, Doris. Come on in, Doris Dalton. They caught ya.
You caught me. I was stiff. Wait a minute, Tam, I love the hair.
Oh, thank you. I just pulled it back.
It's cute.
Just pulled it out of the way. Thank you. You know why? Because it's about the skin today, right?
It is all about the skin.
You gotta show it off.
You do.
And if you don't like to show off your skin because
then go away from this show. You don't need anything we got in this show because this is all about showing it off.
It is, and you do it in a clean way.
Of course.
And you do it in an easy way. You're covering all the things we don't want the world to see. Like, look at this before and after.
Look at this. This is Amy Elsgood. She's from the UK. And you know what's really cool about Amy is Amy reached out to me because she has obviously a birthmark, which I think is really cool. But she was struggling to get it covered without looking like she was wearing a mask. Like no young people, any person that has anything that wants to cover, wants to feel or look like they're wearing makeup on their skin, right? They just don't. So Amy has now, believe it or not, she was very shy, and now she is the spokesperson for the Birthmark Society. We're a proud sponsor of that as well in the UK. So this is one of these products that didn't exist before. And if you've got stuff going on your face, you've got the freckles or age spots or texture, your skin's thin, what do you use? What do you do? That same old foundation's full of talc that dries and crinkles on your skin? Ew, no. You want your skin to look pretty and fresh, and you want the coverage, but you don't want to see it or feel it on your skin.
That's right.
And that's the beauty of TCE.
That's
we can go over shades. I know I get going.
No, I'm glad that you do.
Rope me in, Tamara.
TCE means this covers everything.
It does.
So if you're asking, is this gonna cover, and you fill in the blank, if that's part of everything, then yes, it does. Let me show you the shade so that you can make your choice. And just for reference, I am the deep rich. So if you're around my skin tone, that's where I fall. But you're gonna kind of fall within your range.
Yeah, here's what I tell you to do, because I know it's kind of weird watching on TV and picking out a shade. It's actually pretty easy. Don't make it complicated. Just look at the picture. Don't look at hair or eye color. Look at the side of the cheek. That's why I have the girls on the side. Look at a picture that you have on your coffee table or on your phone. You know where you fall. So fair and fair, light, your porcelain, your pink, light, medium is starting to warm up a little bit, but not quite as neutral. Good tanner is medium. That's very neutral. Then we go to our richer shades. We have tan, you'll see Nadia. Tan Deep has a little bit of red. Deep has that neutral. Victoria's in the house. Deep Rich is you, Tamara. And then Rich goes back to neutral. It's really easy. It doesn't have to be 50,000 shades and walk in and go, it's daunting and I'm getting nothing. But let me show you the coverage coverage that you're gonna get. Now, when you get this home, I don't want you to use a full pump, okay? If you use a full pump, it's gonna be too much and you're not gonna like it. I want you to just use a little bit. You get the brush. Like, we never put this, we never put this on sale. Like, this isn't a product that we normally, you know, but because we don't have to. It's just got such a loved following.
Look at that.
Look at this coverage. It's like,
wow.
I know, how cool is that? Do you saw that tiny little, so it can't be heavy.
Yes.
It can't be thick. It's impossible to make that thick. It was never thick to start with.
Look at
so
that.
most of the time people go, oh, it has buildable coverage. Well, the last thing I want to do is put 500 layers on my skin. If you're putting covers and blankets on your skin, everyone's going to see it. So look when I show you, and the reason why I'm taking it down here is one earlier, I want to show you all, I have more age spots here on my arm than I have on my face. But I want to show you, because I always, you know, you always SPF your face up, right?
Yes.
So it just gives you coverage, but look at the plumpness to my skin.
Look at that.
Look at the hydration levels to my skin.
It just looks like beautiful skin.
Even, like, where have you ever seen a foundation that gives you this kind of coverage, this kind of plump look to the skin? It has 70% skincare, and this is the new version.
Okay.
So my TCE girls that have known and loved this, this is even more coverage, more powerful, full of more pro-aging ingredients. All of these peptides, Tamara, that are in here, oh my goodness, it is like yummy, yummy, give me some.
You look at this, and you're seeing this, we sped it up, but you're seeing how she's doing it. There's no edits there, so you can see.
She's not a makeup artist, okay? You're just getting it on, and I want you to see, here's the coverage that you're getting. So if you're looking in the mirror this morning and you're getting ready and you're seeing age spots, and like some people call them liver spots, well, your liver ain't up there. But, you know, you got the age spots, maybe you got some freckling, you spent a lot of time in the sun, you have some sallowness and grayness in the skin.
Yeah.
This, a little tiny, it's serum first.
Right.
Tamara,
It's
just a
skincare.
little bit, a
It's
little tiny
skincare.
bit, yes.
And that's the thing, usually, for a lot of us, we don't like to wear makeup because it feels heavy and it feels like a lot, and it feels like we're hiding, right? What I like is that it gives you that nice even coverage. You've got skincare. 70% of the formulation is skincare ingredients, and that's important as well. But it's weightless, it's color correcting, it's brightening, it's skin nourishing. Listen to some of the things that are in here as you see, Patsy. Chamomile, cucumber, green tea, aloe extract. That sounds like what I want on my skin.
Yeah, in your foundation. So if you're still wearing the same foundation that you picked up from the department store 5 years ago, 10 years ago, trust me, they're Titanics. It takes forever for to come out with a new formulation. Being a boutique brand, we're nimble. We're able to go after the best ingredients, put ingredients that we handpick to put in there to really work for you. Like, I know what you want, because I want the same thing. So I just took my makeup down. Okay, and I'm going to show you what I have going on. I've got freckles. I've got an age spot right here. It's huge. I have, like, do you see it? Like, it's so big. And I have texture. I'm 62. Of course I'm going to have texture. If not, I'm Benjamin Button, and that was a movie. So we don't have to worry about that. Now, a little tiny squirt there. I'm gonna tap my brush right into my hand, and then I'm just gonna pull this up, Tam, so I can see. Now watch this. I'm not a makeup artist. I'm a formulator, and that's a big difference.
Oh, I'm glad you said that, because some people do think, well, I'm not a pro at this.
I'm sorry. It doesn't take a pro to do that.
No, it does not.
Look, you do not need to be a pro to do, Look
Tap
at that.
it in.
I'm not blending, I'm not working it hard. I'm just going, okay, okay, I have perfect skin.
You know what I want to say? Because the formulation is so good, and then the brush helps you the rest of the way. That's what it is. You almost can't do this wrong.
A good marriage. When you got a good brush and a good formula, these two go together. If you use, people always ask me, can I use my fingers? I know God gave you great fingers. Don't. I like to use a brush. It's not finger painting.
It's sort of like if you've ever painted a wall, and I know this might be very specific, you know,
I like
demo.
it. Your face
if you've ever painted a wall, you could paint with a brush, but you're gonna see where you've missed. But if you spray, it's all even.
Yeah.
And it's sort of the difference. Your fingers have grooves, they're gonna miss some spots.
Yeah.
But if you're using your brush, it just evenly
does the work
glides
for you.
it in.
It literally turns you in. Have you ever like watched makeup artists? I know you're on like TikTok now and Instagram and all these different apps, and you're seeing women put on makeup. Well, we didn't learn that back in the 80s. Like there was no YouTube back in the 80s.
No.
You went to the counter, you got your makeup done for prom or homecoming or whatever. Look at this. This is medium shade on Donna.
Yes.
She literally looks like her daughter.
I'm telling you.
Yeah, she's a grandmom. I mean, a glam mom.
Yeah,
that's
for sure.
what I should say.
For sure.
That's a medium shade. And listen, there's no makeup artist. These girls do their own makeup. They're doing it on themselves. So these are the real results that you're going to get at home. You don't have to compromise. When I tell you, just try it. And here's the deal. If your foundation, you look in the mirror and you, for one inkling, you go, oh, just not happy with what's looking back. I'm gonna say, don't do that. Our day, we have so many days on in this lifetime. Everyone is a gift. You should look in the mirror and love it. And this one I'm gonna tell you, try a little bit. And if you don't love it, send it back.
Send it back.
Send it back if you don't love it. But if it's gonna give you that, you know Amy's looking in the mirror, loving what she's got coming back. And Amy's a beautiful girl. She's got a second baby on the way now.
Nice.
And it's just, it's confidence. And like I said, sometimes you want to cover up things, sometimes you don't.
Right.
But now when you want to, and if you don't, if you want just something really light, you can always add a little bit of moisturizer to it if you want a little bit of a lighter coverage.
That's right, because again, 70% skincare ingredients.
Yeah.
I mean, it understands skincare,
It
so it's
does.
going to understand blending in with your moisturizer. Just so you know, this is a weekly deal drop. You're getting the full-size foundation and the full-size brush. I'm telling you, the brush by itself is $36. For about $4 more, you're getting both of it together. So you can see if you were gonna put this set together yourself, you'd be paying $82.
Well, I don't want to pay that.
Not when I don't have to.
I'll pay that for lunch.
And today, for lunch. And today, you don't have to. And I love that you can choose your shade, get what you want, try it out. We'll show you the shades again. But just remember, you're gonna get your full-size foundation and you're gonna get your full-size brush. You've got FlexPay. We'll send it right on out to you. Let's show you the shades. And if for any reason you choose the wrong shade, we do free exchanges so that we make sure that you get the right shade. So here they are. You're getting 10 to choose from.
Yeah, and I did that for a reason, because I think going into a lot of department stores, there's like 80 shades. And quite honestly, you walk in and you have no idea what your undertone. These are color correcting in there. So fair, light, you're my porcelain girls. Light is me for shade reference. Light, medium, you'll actually see Lynn. Medium, you saw Donna and Patsy. That's also Amy from last night. Tan was Tina. It's also Nadia. You'll see that live. Tan Deep has a little bit of red. Deep is Victoria. Deep Rich is you, Tamara. And then Rich goes back to neutral. It's really easy. You don't have to if makeup is so daunting, you're not going to do it. You're going to walk away from it, and you shouldn't. You should walk towards it. You should love how you see yourself. That is my mission, is to every time you look in the mirror, you love what you see, you feel pretty, you want to seize the day. I always say, once you start, whatever it is on those 10 minutes to take care of yourself, put on a little bit of TCE, maybe some brow, a lip, do your hair, your day's so much better,
It is. You're ready for everything.
So much better.
You can open the door and somebody, unexpectedly pops by. Look at Victoria. Look at how beautiful and even her skin is. And you saw, it doesn't take a lot of time and it doesn't take a lot of products to do.
And it's clean beauty. So there's no talc. Listen, this is when I started this 15 years ago as a cancer survivor. I paid attention to every single detail. It was never in my foresight to have a beauty brand. It was not. If you would have asked my younger self, what would you be doing? I'm like, you're crazy not doing that. But this has been now my passion. And look at how gorgeous my Lenny looks, right?
Yes.
She's in the light medium shade. I want you to see the flawless skin. And you're like, oh, she's a beautiful woman. Yeah, she's a beautiful woman, but we all have something. So she's got some discoloration, some unevenness. You look in the after and she's a stunner, an absolute stunner. You're gonna be an absolute stunner. You wanna stop traffic. You put this on, people are gonna turn and look at you. They're gonna ask you what's your skincare routine.
Right.
They're gonna ask you, what are you doing? What are you wearing? Like literally, I mean, if you don't want to be a showstopper, then don't get this. But literally, I mean, I was with Tina, she goes, everybody stops, and I'm like, I know, because it creates the most perfect canvas.
That's what
right?
it does.
It just, look at Nadia, she's in the tan shade. Like you're looking at Nadia and you go, oh my gosh, she has the most beautiful looking skin. Let's look at the before. I mean, Nadia's a stunner too. These girls are models. Let's not be silly now. They're beautiful. But look, she's got unevenness, some darkness around the eyes. Look at the nose. Look at the after. She doesn't look like she's wearing makeup. The makeup isn't wearing her. If your makeup looks and feels like a sweater, it looks like a sweater to other people that are watching
That's right.
you,
It's too heavy. It's too much. When we say this covers everything, but it doesn't mean you're covering everything and putting a sweater on your face. That's not what that's about.
It's too hot for the sweater.
It's too hot for that. But you do want to have that cover up. So if, let's say you are going on vacations this spring and summer, and you're saying, I don't want to bring my entire makeup case, I just need those couple of pieces that are gonna do it all for me. This covers everything. So now if you don't wanna bring your primer and your foundation and your concealer and all of that, you've got it all in one. You're getting the brush, you're getting it's your super coverage serum makeup. So it also has your skincare in there too.
Yeah, Tamara, it was something that really wasn't invented before, right? Like, and this is the new updated version. I didn't think I could make the best better, but we did. We did it by infusing even more. We found these special peptides that are just really cool pro-agers for the skin, and that's what we infused in there, getting that same great coverage. Vitiligo is a very difficult thing to cover. I think a lot of people, I don't know if you understand that or not, but it is. And when you can see that kind of coverage that doesn't look masked, like that looks like just real skin, that's the difference. So if a foundation looks like a foundation, it's the wrong foundation. If your skin looks like Patsy's, flawless, smooth, plump, to the thinnest skin, to textured skin, to skin that's uneven, that's discolored, any of those things, if I said any of those things, and you've been looking for Patsy, for flawless, for pretty, for even looking skin.
So pretty.
This is such a game changer.
Okay, I want you to go ahead and shop, because I know you're seeing Patsy. Look at how beautiful.
Beautiful.
And you saw she didn't use a lot. She used the brush that
Tiny
came
bit.
with it. Use the brush. You're getting it included. The brush by itself is almost the price of the entire two-piece set. So choose your shade. You get the full-size brush and the full-size makeup, as you can see right there. You'd be paying $82 for this.
No,
and I'm telling you,
keep it.
Whether it is some of the more, you've seen some of the coverage that we're showing you, from birthmarks and skin discoloration. Maybe, what if I have a tattoo?
Oh yeah, if you had a good night in Vegas and you got a tattoo on your face, absolutely. It's gonna cover that too.
That might be a bad night in Vegas.
Well, you never know.
I saw that movie.
Yeah, you might wanna leave that chapter out, but that's
just cover it
okay.
up until you can
It'll
get to
do
it.
it while you're trying to get it removed and you don't want anybody to know about that weekend. But if you're just a regular girl and you've got a little bit of coverage that you want, and you want something even, you don't want to look like you're wearing too much, you don't want to look like the foundation's wearing you.
Yeah.
So I like to show you from something that's a lot, right, to coverage. Like Amy's got a very large port wine stain. I don't care, it's cool looking, I love it. But what you're gonna see is, how do you cover a lot or a little? And a little could be the grayness, the sallowness, maybe those freckles have become bigger and they're age spots and they're telling you the timeline of your life. Look at the difference. So it's like with me, I've got redness, I've got texture, I've got freckles. Again, a little dab. I start with 1/4 of a pump. I start in the center of my face, work my way out, because I don't need as much coverage here as I do here. Okay, watch what I'm doing. I'm not a makeup artist. I'm just literally tapping this onto my skin. I mean, I literally, I'm not pushing, I'm not moving, I'm just tapping in, and instantly I'm just getting this. And I want you to look at the radiance in my skin. My skin looks beautiful. It looks Like at 62, my skin looks better now, Tamara, than it did when I was 42.
Wow.
Because when you're putting the right ingredients on your skin, but also wearing the right products, there's no talc. 20 years ago, I was wearing talc. I didn't know better.
Yes.
I did not know better. And I'm so angry that I didn't know better, but I didn't know better. I believed in people.
Yeah.
I believed, like, these people wouldn't do that. I believed in that.
Yeah.
And I'm telling you, if you're not looking for clean beauty, you're really doing yourself a disservice.
I'm telling you, like you said, you didn't know better, but we didn't know.
We didn't know.
And even
we
if
did
you
not
did
know,
there was no brand to use.
There was no clean beauty. We were a cool thing. We were clean before it was cool.
Before it was cool.
People
and now,
didn't even know what it was. We're talking about that.
I've been saying, I've been really transitioning everything over to clean products.
Good,
and
smart.
so if you're looking for, if you're the same way, and you've been looking for a foundation, a makeup with skincare that gives you the coverage without feeling like a mask, that's easy to put on, that covers everything, so you're not having to do a 4-step, makeup situation before you go out and make your coffee, then I want you to go ahead and pick this up. For about the price of what you would spend for the brush, you're getting both pieces, and it's a weekly deal drop, which means this price is going to go away on Sunday night at midnight, or when they sell out, when your shade sells out, whichever happens first, and I don't want it to sell out without you, okay? So you can go ahead and pick that up.
Yeah,
Nani,
we
it
don't
looks
want you to
amazing.
miss the bus.
Don't miss the bus.
Don't miss the bus,
Don't
dolls.
do it.
Get on the bus.
Okay, eyebrows are vital.
That's how I started my brand with that product.
With eyebrows.
Yes.
Okay, so take a look at this. It's coming up. I'm just giving you a little sneak peek. The Brow Remedy Defining Pomade, it comes with that dual-ended brush, one side to apply the product, and one side is the spoolie so that you can brush out those hairs. You're getting all of your choice of different shades. We've got dark brown, brunette, taupe, salt and pepper, and auburn. Customer picks on hsn.com.
Yeah.
Easy for you to use. And we're going to show you how little you need. That pot is going to last you
a long time. I started my entire brand 15 years ago. There was never a pomade with that product.
Wow.
That was my very first product. We since enhanced it just like we did TCE.
Yeah.
Now has more brow serum ingredients in it, but there was never a pomade.
Oh
so
my
that's
gosh.
how I had no brows.
Yeah.
And
you gotta have brows.
Talk about not feeling like yourself.
Yes.
Like when you have no brows.
Yeah.
And there's nothing out there, and if you go like this and your brow comes off. So I created the pomade that. Now there's a lot of brands that have it, but I was the one that invented the pomade.
Love it.
Just
and
what I tell you.
Wait, and clean. And
Clean
clean.
beauty, yes.
Okay. Let's talk about this. Now, I have not had a chance to try this. I'm like chomping at the bit.
Really?
Okay, so this is your pink powder. It's a brightening powder. You get the dual-ended brush, which I love that. So if you wanted to do all over the face, or if you wanted to maybe do like the finer areas right under your eyes, around the nose to mouth lines, those kinds of things. But it's a pink brightening powder. For somebody who's like, wait a minute, how do I use a pink powder?
You're like, oh, Darsh, you've lost your marbles.
No.
I haven't. So the pink powder is meant to brighten the skin.
Yeah.
Okay, and here's the deal. Pink counteracts sallowness, grayness, that tired look in your skin. You can use it on clean, dry skin. You can use it over top of your TCE foundation or whatever foundation you use. But this has a technology that filters the skin so you can see beautifully here in the before, and then you can see in the after how the skin looks filtered. It looks smooth. That's the only difference. There's no foundation. It's just the pink.
That's just the powder?
Pink. Look.
And
how did you not get this shit? You must be so mad.
I was.
I would be so mad. I would be mad if I didn't have this.
Let me tell you, and it's translucent.
Yeah,
so
it is.
It doesn't show up pink on your
skin. It does
skin.
not, and I'll show you that in a
brightness.
second. It doesn't. So the pink actually is not a pigment. It comes from rose quartz. So think about rose quartz jewelry, how it dances in the sun, how it makes your skin dance. So I'm going to do this live.
Okay.
Okay, just underneath my eye. You'll see it. Now watch on my forehead.
Look at the brightness.
Look at how it brightens my skin.
But it's
smooths my skin. Yeah, okay, ready? I love to do this live.
Yeah.
Now, you shouldn't see a big cake face. It's powder, right? You don't want to see it, but I want you to see the effect.
Yes. Look at the difference. It just pulls everything together.
It is smooth as silk.
Oh,
it is so
my
good.
gosh.
It is a personal filter that sets your makeup, that brightens the look of your skin. So if you're sallow, texture, thin-skinned, makeup challenge, you're not a good blender, you sweat or perspire, your makeup breaks down, you have oily skin, your makeup breaks down, you wanna set your makeup, filter your skin, make your skin look bright. This delivers hydration, moisture. Ready? Niacinamide, peptide, Tsubaki oil, hyaluronic acid in a powder, no talc. Patsy and I would stop using powder 10 years ago because it makes us look older. And Patsy's a young spirit, and the last thing she wants to do is look older. This is a powder that brightens the skin, sets the makeup, instantly blurs out the look of texture, fine lines, pores. Look at the 11s on the forehead, look around the eyes, look at the nasolabial fold. That's from this powder.
This is fantastic. You saw that, and you only needed a little bit because you just blend, blend, blend. You're getting, let me just tell you, you're getting the powder itself, and you're gonna get the brush.
Super deal.
You couldn't pay $32 for either one of these products, and you're getting both of them together. The brush on its own is $36, and it's a dual inlet brush, so it's literally like you're getting two brushes. The powder on its own is $38.
Yes.
I use your other translucent powder every day. I have never finished it. Like, I've never gotten to the bottom of it, because I don't need a lot of it.
It's like a Tootsie Roll, you don't.
Is.
And it's so finely milled, so we take this through a jet engine, down to 3 microns. It's the smallest you can get a pigment, a texture, before the skin absorbs it. So it just is like this beautiful silk veil on your skin. So let's look at Donna. Look at how her skin looks filtered. So I have to stress this. Listen, everybody's been calling this the catfish powder. So
wait, why?
Because you know what catfishing is? It's like when you have like a smoothed out looking picture of yourself and then you show up and you look 25 years older, right? So with this powder, you at least are showing up looking like your picture. So, I mean, this powder has gone so viral, Tam, that like literally when I tell you, it takes more airplane rides than me. Like we make it, we get it in, it goes out, we make it, we get it. And I was like, I can't even get ahead of the demand for this powder. I knew I had to bring some here because I love it with TCE. It's my personal favorite combination. And I was like, I can't have TCE as a weekly deal drop and not back it up with the powder. I would not be doing you the best favor. And I have to give you the right things. I have to sleep at night knowing that I did everything right for you, because quite honestly, it's like, this is my passion. Look at that.
This is the secret. These are the beauty secrets that Doris is sharing with us. And you'll notice we don't have a shade chart because you don't need one.
You don't need a shade chart.
This one pink powder is across the board for everybody.
Doesn't go ashy on your warm skin.
No, it does not.
Nope, it does not.
And we're showing you over and over, and we're showing you the girls putting on themselves. Look at that, and that's all she has on. So, you know, on those days where you're saying, I'm not doing much, but I do want to have a little bit more of that blurring effect, that filter effect. Because once you've ever had a filter on your picture, you're like, I don't know if I can ever go without it. But this is the way, this is your real life filter. That's one application. You're getting the entire jar and the brush. You would be paying $74 if you were going to put that together on your own. You're getting it for $32, for less than what you're going to pay for the brush or the powder, and you're getting both of those together. Go ahead and pick it up. 826-138 is the number on that. I know we're having a good time because it's fun when we find beauty that actually works for us and it's all clean. Now, if you've been shopping with us here at HSN and you hear us talking about our HSN card and you want one, do it. Apply for it at hsn.com/HSN card. And guess what? We're going to give you $15 and we're going to put it in your account and you can use it towards any purchase you make with your brand new HSN card.
You can get that TCE or the pink powder.
Yes, you can. Let's talk about eyebrows.
Let's go.
This is where Doll 10 started.
Yes.
And if you missed the story, we'll tell you about that again. But what you're going to get in your choice of, and I know I'm not going to go in order. I think maybe I can. Taupe. This is going to be brunette. We've got auburn, dark brown, and salt and pepper is one that I've never seen.
Salt and pepper. Do you know I was one of the first ones to do a gray brow?
It's the first time I've ever seen it.
I know. This is how I started the brand. It's an interesting story. So Doll 10 it's 10 minutes or less. Take 10 minutes out of your day. There was a time in my life I looked in the mirror and I didn't even recognize myself. My brows were gone, my lashes were gone, my skin was horrendous. And it was one of those things. Remember that movie Shawshank Redemption? medicine. And he said, you can either get busy living or get busy dying. So it was like a light bulb moment. I was like, get up, get going. So I created Brow Fix. I did it in my kitchen, and believe it or not, the thickness came from tissues, because when you pull a tissue apart, that's a cellulose fiber. I'm a geeky, like, ingredient person. So I created this product. So, and the reason is this. This is what I looked like when I was feeling sorry for myself. Some has come back, not much, but this is what I look like. And this is what I look like with Brow Fix.
Yeah.
Like, literally, it's night and day. You can see how I look 15, 20 years older not doing my brows. But the only thing out there were pencils and powders that if I touched it, it came off. It looked like a marker on my skin. And I was like, oh my gosh, I can't do that. I have to feel like me. So I created this. This has all of these beautiful ingredients like panthenol, that provitamin B5, ceramides that are in there. It's so easy. So I'm in the taupe shade. I'm not, whatever color's on your head doesn't mean that you were born with it. It could come from a box. Mine came from my salon, my hairdresser.
Mine too.
Yeah, so watch how easy this is. So you just, your brow hair goes up, just like this, and watch how it's just going on skin. It's covering gray, it's attaching to my skin there, so it's not gonna budge. Men use it, women use it. Men even use this like in their beards, right? Because it's not gonna budge or move. And you just follow the yellow brick road, and then you take your brow spoolie and you just brush up, and that creates a stroke, and then you have a real pretty brow. It doesn't move, it doesn't budge. It takes about 30 seconds to set, and it will stay on till you take it off.
I'm not gonna sweat it off.
No,
I'm not gonna
swim in
it off.
Yeah, who cares?
I mean, think about that as you're putting it on. You can see, again, all the girls are doing themselves. Not a single makeup artist in this studio. Not a single makeup artist in the set. Everybody's doing themselves. And we know that brows are the frame of the face.
They're
we know
everything.
That's where they give the expression. We know they highlight your eyes. Look at Patsy's
the
eyes.
lift. And now, look, in the before, Patsy's got the most, I mean, her eyes match your HSN logo, right? They're so blue.
They do.
But in the before, you don't really see them. But you get that lift, and if you instantly want to look younger, and you're looking in the mirror and you're pulling your face up, you instantly want to look younger, just do your brows. And also, if you're my age, you can cheat a little bit above your natural brow, particularly with a pomade. You can, because it'll definitely give you even more of a lift. Now, like, don't put them up here.
Right.
Just cheat a little bit. You know, don't go crazy. Don't think putting them up underneath your, your forehead line.
That's gonna signal something completely different. Donna, do you know what color you're wearing?
She's in the brunette.
In the brunette, okay. Let me tell you real quick, if you want the auburn, we've got fewer than 100. Red goes first with everything,
all the time.
So auburn, fewer than 100, and the salt and pepper is getting limited as well.
Yeah, good. And so here's the brunette. So you're looking, and whatever color's on your head, your brows should match, right? So this isn't a pencil, it isn't a marker, it isn't a powder. It's literally a pomade that has natural cellulose fibers in it that attach to your natural hair, making your natural brow hair look a bit thicker, kind of like a mascara would make your hair look thicker when you don't have any. Goes and fills in those gaps where you have gaps. Goes and stays on skin and doesn't budge or move. And you can shape it beautifully, and you don't need to be a makeup artist. I say follow the yellow brick road. Follow where they were, where you knew they were, and you're gonna put them back. Because, once you lose your brows, and most brow products are made of wax and pigment. If you put wax and pigment on the top of your head 24/7, and that's what you wore, wax and pigment, think about what would happen to your hair. So that's what you're doing to your brows. So here, you're not doing that. You're putting panthenol, jojoba, argan oil, macadamia oil, marula oil, all of these ceramides, these beautiful ingredients that are instantly gonna make that hair look thicker and fuller, fill in any of that sparseness, and help to take care of your brows. It is a dream brow product. I mean, when I tell you the amount of people that I have that have used this, and it's changed their lives. It's incredible.
I'll tell you this, you've got these conditioning ingredients that are going on your brows. It's easy for you to use.
It is.
When I do my brows, I like to cheat them in a little bit, because I still have brows, but they start further apart than I want them to.
Yes, that's true.
It's all of these little micro, movements that can make such a big difference.
Huge difference.
You don't have to do anything drastic.
Nope.
When to your beauty routine. routine. You just use the right products and a little bit goes a long way.
Yes, ma'am.
And I'll tell you, I know a lot of you are shopping. You're getting the pomade itself, and you're getting the brush, and it's a dual-in brush. It's all you need.
Yep.
And look at it there on Victoria. Victoria must be, are you wearing the
She's
dark
in the
brown?
dark brown.
Okay, that's the
and
dark
here's
brown.
the deal. That little jar, when I tell you, will last almost 2 years.
Yes.
Imagine like 20, whatever it is. I know it's cheap because it'll last 2 years.
Yes.
Not spending money on brow pencils and all this other stuff, This will last you 2 years, helps to condition your brows, and your brows will stay in place. Your brows will never look better.
I want you to
More
go ahead
natural.
and pick it up. How many times have you used like a roll-up brow pencil and you rolled it up too many times and it's gone? And you're like, well, what am I gonna do now?
What happened with that?
Now you have so much. Go ahead and shop on hsn.com. Doris Dalton is staying with us. We've got so much more to get to, including the lips.
Here at HSN, we base our retail values on nationwide information. Retail value is an indication of the price you would expect to pay for the same or similar item elsewhere, not the price at which you would be able to sell the item. Prices do vary around the country, so ours might be different from prices in your area. For more information, call one of our customer service reps at 1-800-284-3900.
We have a special offer for you. Take 15% off your next single item purchase when you sign up for HSN Text. Plus, stay up to date on the latest promos and events. Love to save? Just text HSN to 70514. Happy shopping.
We're making bigger even better with our supersize values, and they're available only at HSN. Supersize values are based on the price per ounce of the same item in a smaller size. However, they do not reflect a price at which HSN would sell the item. Have questions? Call us at 1-800-284-3900. Trusted by millions, she is one of America's most successful female inventors.
If somebody's struggling, I look at how could I make that better for them.
For 25 years, Joy Mangano has been part of the HSN family.
The HSN customer is who I dream about.
And she's just getting started.
The product we're creating is amazing.
Don't miss Joy Mangano here on HSN.
Retire? I have too much fun.
Watching HSN. I know. We were just talking between the shows. I'll tell you, Doris Dalton is with us. We've got the full hour. A lot of you are still on the phone for the makeup we started off with and for the brow. But now let's talk about our eyes.
Yes.
So when it comes to eyeliner, this is an automatic eyeliner set. You're getting all 5 pieces. When it comes to eyeliner, a lot of us just reach for our everyday black or everyday brown, right?
Yeah.
So you're getting that, but you're also
you.
getting so much more. So you're going to get bronze, you'll get a cocoa, there's an evergreen, there's a noir, and a penny.
I have the penny underneath my eye.
It's so pretty, because you
Isn't
can
it
use
pretty?
it and just smudge and do so much.
I'm obsessed with penny, and this is the only place you can get penny right now. And I think they're doing away with the pennies. So
oh gosh, no, not the penny. I love a penny.
So here's the deal. Let's talk about an eyeliner, and I'm going to tell you why these are different, because not all eyeliners are created equal. This, again, is just not wax and color like traditional eyeliners are. It's based in skincare. Every single thing at Dalton has a minimum of 10 skincare-loving ingredients. This has your chamomile, your avocado, your argan, your mango butter, all of these beautiful things that make it glide and slide very easily across the eye. But what makes these so cool, Tamara, is they are the smallest eyeliner I could possibly make without breaking. And you're like, Doris, what does that mean? Why a small, skinny eyeliner? Because so many times, if you're like me and you can't see, or you're not a makeup artist and you don't have a steady hand, a cat eye turns into a lion's eye, right? You start out with good intention with this tiny little thin line to go ahead and shape your eye, and the next thing you know, it's half of your eyelid. Right? You put it on, you're like, oh, I have really good intention. And you slide like the next thing you know, it's this thick, and you're like, forget about it. It can't ever happen with this eyeliner. I made it that way because I was the lion eye. You don't want to be, you don't want a line that big, right? And that happens because it misses. And so this actually almost does the work for you. You just kind of lay it right along your lash line and just let it roll. Like I just did that without even looking in a mirror, straight at a camera, and had no idea. I let the liner do its work. Here's the colors. You're missing it if you're not putting a little bit of color in an eyeliner. Black and brown are great. This is what we wore in 1980s. But these colors are what I wear this literally almost every day. You see me in this penny color. These colors don't budge. They don't move. They stay put. So if you have a thin little eye, it's not going to travel. It's not going to do any of that. But look how thin it is. It's tiny. Now, not in tiny, like you can hold it and everything. But when I talk about tiny, the actual point itself is so small, it can't get thick on you. So if you're the girl that's like me, that starts out thin, and you just want an eyeliner, and you say, oh, forget it, and you throw the eyeliner away, it won't pull, it won't tug.
That's right.
It won't dry out on you like normal ones. It get like you gotta yank it on tender skin.
Yes.
But you have to do an eyeliner. Do you ever look in the mirror and not do your eyeliner? You look like, where's your eyeballs?
Yes, something's
Where
missing.
Are the eyeballs?
My eyes are missing. Look at this. You can see Donna.
Yeah, it's not a lot. It's not dramatic. This is your who creates an everyday eyeliner? I do. Because I know that's what you want. You want, see Donna, she didn't want to look like she's picking up her kids. She's going, picking up the grandkids, going to the market. You don't want like, you know, big lion eye.
No.
You want tiny, like just frame that eyeliner. And you know, so many people tell me as they start to age, they go, Doris, I feel like I'm overlooked. I feel like people don't notice me anymore. Like that time in the spotlight or the sunshine is fading. And the first thing I ask them, and I want you to look at Lynn, the first thing I ask them, I say, are you doing your eyes anymore? They're like, no, my eyelids are so small. I can't get an eyeliner and eyeliner mess all up. And I say, hold up. That's why, because you're meeting people. If you see Lennon before, you'd be like, yeah, she's a pretty girl. But you're not like really meeting her, looking after.
You're drawn into her
eyes. You'll be drawn into the eye.
That's the
so
thing.
important. Yes, Tam,
and
so important.
That's why eyeliner is vital. I wear doll 10 and I wear doll 10 eyeliner every day.
It's so good.
On air or off air. I wear your translucent powder every day. I mean, these are the things that you're gonna wear every day. Today I wore the Noir and the Evergreen.
So pretty, right?
And I like the idea that you can play with color without feeling like, oh my gosh, I've got to have a whole lot of colors all over my face. It's just a little touch here, a little touch there. It's sort of like when you have a little fleck of color in your actual eye, and people notice it and it picks it up. So that's why the fact that you're getting all 5 of them, they're all full size, they're all beautiful, you're gonna use them in different ways, but you're getting the opportunity to break out of the box. And if ever there was a time, it's spring and summer to have fun with makeup.
And I'm gonna tell you what else I like about this spring and summer. I love that you said that. If you do mix it up, I know you can put the black on the top and put a little color down below, little color on top. You don't have to wear an eyeshadow in the summer then. A lot of times you don't wanna do your eyeshadow, a powder, do your eyes all glammed up. You put a little bit of color, you line that eyeliner. These things are staying put. Your normal eye makeup remover will take them off, but you need a makeup remover to take them off. I mean, these things are staying on.
That's right.
And that little bit of color takes the place of wearing an eyeshadow when you're out and about.
That's right.
Like in the summer, you're kind of scaling back a little bit, right? The winter, you're full-on sweater. But now, but look at the difference too now when you're seeing Victoria. Look, did you even know that she had big old almond eyes like that? Like, look at those things. She's got big, huge almond eyes. When you're not accentuating the shape, your eye's getting lost, it falls back. The liner brings the eye front and center. Now you want to go up and meet her. Now you want to go at least catch her eye, right? You'll lock eyes with that. And if you're not doing your eyeliner, I'm telling you, you're missing it. And if you struggle with your eyeliner, welcome back into doing your eyeliners.
Just
I really want you to try it because look how Nadia's putting it. It can't be a crazy eyeliner.
That's right. Look at how creamy it is. Look at how the girls are not having to use two hands and stretch their eye out like we used to do. You're not doing all of that. It's creamy, they last, they stay put. You're getting all 5 of them. They're all full size. You've got vitamin E and ceramides and mango butter. These are super creamy and easy to apply. And go ahead and pick yours up. The item number is 896145. And I love that you're getting such a value because if at retail, you'd be paying $105 for the exact same 5-piece set. Absolutely. Absolutely.
You can inner rim with them too, and it'll stay all day. I use them for my inner rims too.
Oh, so good. Oh yeah, that's right. Inner rim, tight line, water line, all of it, all of it. Do all of it. We've got to talk about lips. We cannot have a Doll 10 show without talking about lips. But first, before we get there, coming up in our next hour, we've got Obsessed with Style, and I wanted to show you the jacket that I'm wearing, which is our today's special. It's gray by Johann Sebastian Gray. I love it. I love the
gosh, that jacket is everything.
It's just chic, you know?
It's good.
It's a denim jacket, but most denim jackets look like every other denim jacket. This one doesn't. You've got this great kind of textured sweater detail on the arms. I love that he really brought a sense of sophistication to a denim jacket. We've got it for you on sale. We took about $50 off of what will be the price of that. And on FlexPay, under $16 to get home. And we've got a lot of different colors, and we'll have a full presentation coming up in our next hour. But if you don't want to wait, you can always find it right there on the home screen.
That's a really cool rendition of a jean jacket.
Yeah.
For summer, like you want the jacket, but a jacket's too hot and you can't move your arms.
Right.
It's like thick.
This is
Man,
nice.
that is a good jacket.
Look at that stretch. You got a little bit of airflow in there too. Woo! Okay.
I need airflow.
Let's talk lips, okay?
I need airflow. Let's talk airflow.
Doris brought along the juiciest lip oil. You are gonna fall in love with these, and you're not choosing. You're getting all 3 of them in the Spring Fling Peptide Plump Lip Oil Set. You're gonna get the berry, the cosmos, and the melon. And these give you intense hydration. I love what you have in here. Watermelon extract, cocoa butter, shea butter, blueberry fruit, hyaluronic acid.
Yes, ma'am.
These are amazing.
These are stupid good, okay? Here's the deal. Brand new colors. If you love our plumping lip oils, so what this is in a compressed lip serum, a lip oil, which is so popular now, but most of us can't wear it because we don't want that goop all over our lips, and we've got lines, so the stuff's gonna travel. So that's your compressed serum, your lip oil, and your tint of color all in one, perfect for spring, summer. When I tell you these colors are insane.
Look at that.
And look, under hot lights, this is what I want to show you, under hot lights, here is a serum lip oil that's not running, it's not gross, it's not moving. Have you wanted to try a treatment with color that's gonna instantly plump up the look of the lips, hydrate the lips, bring out those fine little icky lines that you've got, those little raisins, and make them plump. Everyone says, Darsh, you have big lips. And I'm like, listen, it's when you wear the right product, it makes your lips look yummy and juicy and pretty.
Yes.
Oh, these are so good.
That's what these are about.
So good.
And you can see that there was a consumer perception study. You can see everybody loved.
Yeah, love these.
You talk about, again, those fine lines, the wrinkles, the plumping effect, the lips looked healthier. I mean, all of that from a lip oil that's not droopy, gloopy, sticky, anything. And look at that.
So I wanted to make the big girl version, right? Like this is the new way that lips are coming in, right? They're coming in. How do we do that for us? Like, it's all right, like, you know, a 20-year-old can wear anything. And I don't want to go back to my 20s.
No.
I prefer being where I'm at now, although my 20s were fun. But I want my lips to look pretty, and I'm going to say it. I know it's not even lunchtime. It's sexy. It is the sexiest lip that you're going to put on. And I'm going to tell you something. I play with natural lip tones. I'm not going to give you some wonky color that you're never going to wear, and you're going to want to regift it. You're going to want every one of these colors. It's a natural lip color. It's enhancing your natural lip color. That's all it is.
Look at that.
Sexy.
Look at the slip. Look at the shine.
Sexy.
Look at that.
Yeah.
Just the
meow.
I love the lips. Look at that.
It's sexy. I'm sorry, your teeth look whiter.
Yes.
But here's the deal. Like these are it's a new delivery system in lips. You've probably seen them, but I wanted to make the version a big girl version, which means that it didn't slide down your face. It wasn't clunked on your lips. Wasn't thick or goopy. No, because I don't want any of that stuff, but I want my lips to shine. I want my lips to look bigger. And we've infused with arnica, coffee extract, peptide extract. These are the plumpers, right? So they're naturally gonna plump the look of the lips. Wow. Watermelon extract, cocoa butter, jojoba butter, shea butter. You can put this literally, when I tell you, on top of your lips, on top.
Oh my gosh. Look at her lips.
So, I mean, look how big they are.
Because, you know, to be honest, I mean, this you got to get them. Just looking at this one picture right here.
They're so good.
You got to get them. And you're not choosing which color. You're getting all three of them, which means you get to have those big, sexy, hydrated lips every day.
If you go in my purse, it's an actual, it's an addiction of mine. I pull these out, I've got tons of them. These are the new colors. They're brand new. They're the new colors.
Love them.
I know you guys have been like, look at these colors. It's, you want that sexy look to your lips. I know you do. I know you watch it. And I don't care what age you are.
Right.
I really don't care. You don't want to sit there and go, no, Doris, I'm going to wear that waxy lipstick from 1980. I want my lips to look dry. And no, you don't.
No.
No. I mean, if you still want to wear that like color, put this on top. Instantly, your lips are hydrated, moisturized, but it's not going to run. Here, I didn't touch up. I didn't move.
Yeah.
I'm under hot studio lights.
Not running.
It's not melting on my skin.
No.
It's not running. There's no goopiness. It's not traveling into any line or wrinkle.
Right. Our lips are not sticking together.
It's big girl serum.
Do it. Do it. I put on a lip liner around, and then I put this on, and I can't stop doing it because
I know,
it
you
just
might get a little addicted
feels
to it.
so
I'm sorry.
good, and it just, look at the flow. You can do it. If you're the person who does this, hopefully when you're at the stoplight, not while you're driving, but you don't need a mirror. You just put it on, finds itself.
You might get mad at me because you might like smack your lips together a little bit more than normal. You might do this. You know what I mean?
Because you want to, because it feels good.
It feels so good.
Makes you want to kiss somebody.
It does. It's just like, it is literally just so sexy.
I know.
And I think this is that feel good thing just for you, right? Like you put it on and it's like, we plump with peptides. These are peptide plumping lip serums. And it's an oil and a serum all in one that's coagulated into this like really cool delivery system for us.
Yes.
It's not clunky. It's not greasy. It's not running down your face. I love a lip oil, but I'm going to tell you something. At 62, I don't want to look like I just ate spaghetti.
No.
Like, no. You want it to look pretty.
And nobody looks greasy. Nobody looks like,
You know what I mean?
It's like, you missed a spot. Like you need to use a napkin. No. You've got it. You put it on. This is all you need.
Look at these colors.
I know we don't have 1,000 of them left. I know our quantity is going down.
I'm so glad you love
them.
them.
So please go ahead and pick them up. Look, like you said, those colors are just beautiful and they're not too much.
No, because here's the deal. Too much can be too much, right? And it's just like when you're putting on makeup, it's less is more. Like times have changed, the way we do our makeup, all of this stuff. So these are natural lip colors. That's all I did was I literally matched these to natural lip tone.
So pretty.
So that's why when you put them on, it looks like a natural lip tone. It looks like your natural lips, just juicy, just hydrated, moisturized, those fine lines, that texture, there's crudiness in the lip, seamlessly go away. Your lips look plumper. It doesn't shift. So now you can use, you've seen lip oils and serums and you go like this. There's no way in heck that I'll be able to use that because it's going to slide all over my face.
Right.
I'm not going to be able to do that. And I'm going to say, yes, you can.
Absolutely.
If you have the right product, I formulate with problems.
Okay.
I look at every darn problem that's out there and I say, well, how do we fix that? Like lip oil is such a great idea. Lip serum's so great. I've been doing lip products, the best lip products in the business, quite honestly. How do I do that? That's like for real girls,
this
real
is how
women.
you do it.
Come on, look at Victoria. You might not look as pretty as Victoria, but your lips will look yummy and juicy and gorgeous.
Yes, they will. I know we don't have a lot of time. I'm looking at our clock. because we've had the full hour, but our hour is coming to a close. So if you're saying, I want those lips, I want that lip oil, and you love the fact that it's not like a twist off, you've got a wand in one hand, you don't have to do all that, right? This is it. You just click from the bottom. Let me show you. Just click from the bottom, and then it'll come up, and you only, you know, a little bit at a time,
so
okay?
good.
So you're getting all three of them. You're not choosing. They all feel and amazing on your lips, amazing when you rub your lips together. You've got such a great value here, because if you were gonna buy these separately, you'd be paying $72 at retail. You're getting all three of them today for $34.96. And while you're shopping with these, just go to hsn.com or use the app, or when you see the QR code, again, use that, because a lot of you are shopping for these right now.
Yeah, grab
And Doris
these
does
things.
have other shows today.
Yeah.
I don't want this 3-pack to sell out without you going ahead and placing your order for it. And these are ageless, but especially if you don't right now wear a shinier lip. A shinier lip is gonna allow you to look at yourself in a whole different way.
Well, let's talk about it. A shinier lip makes things look bigger. That shine does. Think about like white patent leather pants. Makes your bum look bigger, right? That's why you'll never see me in them. So, and it's not too shiny that looks like it's goopy glass, right? Like there's to me, it's like it's appropriate for all ages. It's not too much, it's not too little. It's that right. It's met right where you want to meet it at, right?
Yes.
These are all made in Korea. They have that beautiful, gorgeous technology, that Korean technology, the arnica, the coffee, the peptides, the blueberry extract, the watermelon extract, cocoa butter, jojoba butter, all of these beautiful extracts that are in there that hydrate the lips, virtually will plump the look of the lips as you're wearing it. So if you got flat tires, your car doesn't run well on a flat tire, we know that. We want those big, kissable, plush, gorgeous looking lips. We all want to look like Victoria, like let's face it. Like, but it will make your teeth look whiter.
Yes.
It will help to plump up the look of those fine lines, the texture in the lips. I'm telling you, brand new colors.
Yes.
So my dolls are really smart. These are gorgeous brand new colors.
For sure.
I love them. They're not too garish.
I know.
It's not too much. Like you wouldn't go, oh, I won't wear that color. Trust me, I tell you.
Yes.
Do not give one of these away.
No.
Do not be nice.
Use them all.
Take them all. Don't let anyone steal it. Your daughter, your granddaughter, your mom.
Well,
no.
Your daughter's gonna steal. I'm just
Don't
saying.
let
That's
her
what daughters do.
Smack her knuckles. Do not let it happen. Donna ain't letting them take this. These girls all covet these things. They're like little trophies.
Yes, they
Look
are.
at the size of her lips.
Look at that. Look at it in
Look
the
at
after.
the color.
And when you see Donna, she has on her serum makeup.
Yep, that
she
you
has
see,
on her
yep.
brows. She has on her eyeliner, put on her lips, and she's ready to go. And she can go anywhere with that. So you found all of your everyday makeup right here.
Yes, ma'am.
When we say you don't choose your colors,
Get them all.
You're getting all three. Let's describe the colors.
The hot, and hotter. No, they're just like these really pretty neutrals, but look how they're not moving.
Yes.
So that's what I'm telling you. You can see the clothes. Notice how it's not traveled up and down on my lips. It like literally is staying put. It plumps the look of your lips. So it's a pretty natural, like plummy nude, a little bit of a tangerine pop, and then I'm just gonna say a very soft, warm neutral. So these are lip colors. They're not like a red or a purple or a hot pink or a bright orange.
Yeah.
It's just giving you your color back, giving you your fullness back, not hair not sticking into it, not traveling. Not gonna. It's your big girl lip oil.
And that's
serum.
why I love them.
You're welcome. It's so good.
I think they're timeless. They're timeless.
So good. It's stupid.
Like when you mentioned like purple lips and orange, you know, we've done it all, but they really kind of are a moment in time. These are timeless colors because they're
So
natural.
pretty.
They are lip colors.
Yes.
You can see fewer than 800 of these left.
Good.
And I know a lot of you are shopping. Again, if you've never used the QR code, open at the camera on your cell phone.
Do it.
Go up to your screen, it'll grab that code, press the little link, and it takes you straight to the page. And you're not choosing, you're getting all three.
Isn't that awesome?
Awesome.
I'm so nice to do that.
You're so nice.
How nice am I? Merry Christmas to everyone. Happy holidays.
I know. Happy
Hanukkah,
Mother's
all of it,
Day,
Mother's
all of
Day.
that.
Because look, I mean, who doesn't want, you don't want that goopy, shiny stuff that's gonna fall off your face, but you want the shine because that's what makes your lips look young and
For
youthful.
sure.
So now you can. Now you can have it. And I know, because the last thing I want is to like not, I don't want to look like I'm trying too hard.
Right.
But I do want to look like I put in the effort.
Yes.
Do you know what I mean?
Yes.
And see that?